Hello everyone, my name is Yeva and I'm a student of Korea University. Today we want to raise an important problem for our society, disinformation. To better understand the topic, we will look at a real-life example of how disinformation affects people and society. This is the content of our presentation today. Let's start with defining what disinformation is. Disinformation is a subset of propaganda and is defined as a false information that is spread deliberately to deceive people in order to influence public opinion or obscure the truth. Here it is 5 myths spread by Russia based on official site of European Union. Ukraine is conducting genocide against the Russian-speaking population in the east. Russia's state-controlled media have been blaming Ukraine of its genocide in eastern Ukraine, drawing countless parallels with Nazism and World War II, and aimed at striking a negative emotional chord with audience. Truth: in reality, there are no evidence that Russian-speaking or ethnic Russian residents in eastern Ukraine facing perception at the hands of Ukrainian authorities. This has been confirmed in reports published by the Council of Europe. Ukraine will use chemical, nuclear, and other prohibited weapons against civilians in Donbas. False: the pro-Kremlin media have been accused the Ukrainian military of using white phosphorus ammunition banned under the Geneva Convention. Truth: Ukraine has never produced, stockpiled, or used chemical weapons. 3. Ukrainians have been committing atrocities in Donbas. For years, the pro-Kremlin media have used highly emotional and fabricated messages to incite hatred and fear of Ukrainians. Now Russia has used denazification as a pretext to invade Ukraine. In fact, Ukraine is governed by a democratically elected government. Over 8 million Ukrainians died fighting Nazism in the World War II. Fourth, the current tensions are as a result of persistent aggressive behavior of Ukraine and its allies in the West. Russia is defining its legitimate interest and is not responsible for the conflict. Russia continues to violate the international laws as well as the other agreements to which it committed by illegally annexing the Crimean Peninsula. Russia's actions undermine and threaten the territorial integrity, sovereignty, and independence of Ukraine are illegal. The current crisis is a fault of NATO and the West. If they had honored their promises not to enlarge the alliance, Russia would not feel threatened. Truth: NATO members have never made any political or legally binding commitments not to extend the alliance beyond the borders of reunited Germany. Disinformation manipulates people, misleads them, and forces them to live completely in another reality. So it's important to learn how to deal with it. Here it is, we prepared a guideline for the prevention of disinformation. First, check the sources, writer, evidence. Second, check if it's reliable information. Third, do not accept one-sided position. And firstly, check at least a few documents or articles. This short guideline will help you from falling into the trap called disinformation. Hope this presentation helped you to understand the subject of disinformation a little bit more. Thank you for your attention and good luck.